So I got home from work today, and one of the girls that I work with sent me a message wondering what I think about GameStop. And I kind of thought about it for a second, and I've never really seen anything more beautiful yet more dangerous at the same time. So in this video, we're going to kind of talk about what I think about GameStop, where it could go, if this is over, like if this is something that should be in our portfolios, or if it's just too hot to touch. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. We're going to grow our portfolios together, and we're just going to grow together. Now, if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to click that like button, and if the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, join the channel, and become a bro. And if you're on StockTwits as well, make sure to share this video there and tag me so I can follow you guys back. Alright, so let's talk about GameStop. If you guys aren't exactly sure what's going on with this stock, it's purely being driven higher by supply and demand. This is like stock market 101 at its finest. When you can find a stock that people are willing to buy and willing to pay for, guess what happens? The stock price goes up. Now, the opposite is true. When people are no longer willing to pay for it, the stock price will go down. And what have we seen? We've seen a company with no new news releases, no big innovations, no increase in revenue, a drastic increase in revenue, or no drastic increase in earnings per share or anything like this fundamentally driving the stock price higher, except for supply and demand. Now, this is beautiful because this is in essence what the stock market is. Okay, you have a share of a company, and yes, you can get analysts out there to tell you that this stock is worth X amount of dollars. And that's called book value, right? That's what these analysts expect this stock to be worth. And then you get the people out there with money in their hands and say, well, I think this stock is worth this. That's where demand comes into play. The people are willing to pay X amount of dollars for the stock, and that's really, truly what this stock price is worth. If somebody's willing to pay it, that's the price. That's market value. So let's talk a little bit about where we've seen GameStop's price go, where it's at, and what could possibly happen in the future, right? Now, we've seen GameStop go from around $3, in the $3 to $4 range, all the way up to $75, $76 per share is what it closed at today. Now, this is a meteoric rise that we've seen just in the last, year alone. And really what's happening, it's not news driven, it's solely people who are willing to buy and willing to back GameStop. It's being driven higher purely by demand. Now, this is why it's so beautiful. The price rise is strictly because people are willing to pay more for it. Now, why is it dangerous? Because the moment they decide that they're no longer willing to pay that price for it, it can go down just as quick. And this is in essence a free market at its best. That's why I love this example so much. And really, you can put a price, you can put a price on any stock. You can say, I believe this stock is worth X amount of dollars. But when people come in and they're willing to pay more for it, that's what it's worth. Now, do I think this is a position that we should be holding in our portfolios? If you're a conservative investor, if you like steady stocks, if you're not willing to risk your investment, I would say absolutely not. Now, if you are a speculative investor and you're willing to risk your investment and you think that, wow, I want to be a part of this, I think this stock can continue higher, I want to contribute to this stock continuing higher, I want to be the demand, then yes, the stock price is rising. It's currently on its way up. We've seen the price action move higher over the last couple months, and it's moving higher at an accelerated rate. So if we do add this position to our portfolio, though, we want to make sure that it opens higher and that it's continuing higher into the trading day. We always like to buy rising stocks because what happens when a stock is rising? It's likely to continue rising. Now, if you were to buy a falling stock, of course, it's likely to continue falling. Now, with that being said, there are a lot of people out there that are shorting GameStop right now. They know that this price is being driven higher purely by demand, that the fundamentals aren't driving the price higher, And really, when these people do decide to sell off, the stock price is going to sell off, and it's going to sell off fast. At least that's what they expect, right? And according to supply and demand, that's what should happen. But it doesn't mean the play is over, and it doesn't mean that we can't get in and at least earn some sort of a percentage off of this trade. Now, like I say, if we're going to add it to our positions, make sure that you're an investor who can stomach a little bit of risk, and you're not going to be worried with the volatility, because this stock could pull back, or this stock could shoot to $150 per share. That's why it's so beautiful yet so dangerous, because we really don't know what these investors are capable of, right? And that's kind of what's intriguing me so much, is to see what they're capable of. You know, if you would have told me that this stock would have gone to even $10 per share from $3 per share, or $30 per share, that GameStop would have 10x'd, I would have said, yeah. But we've seen a 20x increase in this stock from $3 per share all the way up to $75 per share. And who's to say that it's done? Who's to say that it's over with now? People are now catching on. They're catching on board, and they might want to see something amazing happen. So if that's being said, and if the people and the demand does increase even more, what's the limit for this stock? We've already broken all of the previous highs. This stock is trading at an all-time high right now, and the hype is there. Now keep this in mind as you're moving forward, and if you add it to your portfolio, that it would be very wise to use a stop loss or to really monitor this position so that it doesn't pull back and we don't lose on the trade. But if we get in as the stock price is rising, then we should be okay if we have that stop loss there. And never invest so much in one position that you won't be able to invest the next day if we do take a loss on it. Now, with that being said, guys, I really want to know on this one, who has GME GameStop in their portfolios right now? Let us know down in the comments below if this is something you've been holding, if you've been jumping on, if you've been adding it to your portfolio or buying and adding more positions to your portfolio as the stock price rises. This is going to be an incredible story, and I really want to know where the demand is at and who's buying this stock. So if you have it in your portfolios, kind of let us know where you got in at, where you plan on holding till, if you think this stock is overbought, if it's going to fall, what your thoughts are. I would love to start a conversation down in the comments below, because I believe this is something truly amazing. Alright guys, if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to click that like button, and if the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, you got one more shot, click on the subscribe button, join the channel, and become a bro. And look, I know that Reddit and stock tweets are really on fire about GameStop, GME. So share this on Reddit, share this on stock tweets, and if you do, make sure to tag me there as well, at ClayBro, just so we can kind of get a better understanding of what's going on. And I'm so excited about this stock, guys. So until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.